What's going on, USPHL fans? Dan K dressed down without my signature bow tie alongside Lucas Jones because guess what? It's the off season. My bow tie disappears. I'm like a genie. The shackles are off once the off season happens. Lucas, tell him a little bit about what's about to happen.
Well, we are about to draft our all-USPHL team. Much like the all-Madden team, we've decided to give you a little glimpse of how we normally talk USPHL hockey before what happens on air happens on air.
This is what happens behind the scenes. Dan K, Lucas J. We're picking the all-Dan K and the all-Lucas J team fantasy draft style. We are picking the players who we think are the cream of the crop, the best of the best, the top of the top players, the stars of tomorrow who are stars today. That's what we're talking. Lucas, we're going to throw our favorite game here. We're playing our favorite game while doing this because this is what we love to play in the offseason. Tabletop curling. If you didn't get it, buy it. Tabletop curling, greatest game in the world. Lucas, we're going to each throw a stone here. Closest to the center on this throw gets the pick first.
Sounds good.
Okay, Lucas will take the first throw because ladies first. Closer than Lucas on this one. Just by an inch, got it by a nose. I'll take the first pick. And Lucas, I think you know where I'm going with this.
I think so, Dan. I think at this point everyone pretty much knows where you're going.
I have to take the first pick with this one. This guy's player of the year. This guy's a Founders Cup champ. This guy's a Dean Cup champ. This guy's a forward of the year. Austin Lemieux. First pick of the draft. All Dan K team member. Austin, welcome to the team. All Dan K top line forward. Austin Lemieux.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dan. You write that down, and I'll take the first real shot of this game since I'm assuming you're going to want to play. You're going to want to go second?
Yeah, I'm going second. You threw that first one down there, so let's see what you can do. You take that first shot. Ooh, Lucas starts it off good. And Lucas, why don't you pick while I start to throw this thing together? I'll give you a player list here that we're working on.
Yeah, you know, Dan, we took some time. We came up with a whole bunch of lists as you throw one completely.
That was a terrible
completely
throw.
out of there,
Terrible
you know, and I don't want to say that it's part of my penance, but you know, I have to look at records here, and you know, a guy that we've been talking about all year, a guy who's an award winner. I'm going to go to the USP 3 for my first pick of the all-Lucas J team, forward Tyler O'Mara. Tyler, welcome to the squad. You are my first pick in the draft.
Nice pick there, Lucas, of Tyler O'Mara. But you know what? You know what a good forward needs? A good forward like Austin Lemieux. You know what he needs to help him go how do you do? He needs another forward. He needs another scorer. He needs an NHL draft prospect. He needs a guy from the Springfield Pics Premier. I'm going Michal, Stinil. And while I do that, I'm going to throw this one and actually get it on the board. Nope.
A mediocre shot from Dan.
Mediocre shot from Dan. It's a terrible shot. I mean, you're trying to focus. You're trying to do a show. It's tough to do it all, but I'm getting through it.
Well, you know, Dan, I went ahead and I picked Tyler O'Mara, Florida Junior Blades. He's an assist man.
Yep.
And every assist man needs a goal guy.
Goal guy, let's hear it.
And for my goal guy, I'm going to go up to the elite. I think you know where I'm going.
Oh, did you take my boy?
I'm taking your boy. I'm taking John Moncovich.
John
For every assist man, you need a goal scorer. And as I celebrate the genius of that pick, I'm going to toss one down.
You know what? Forget this. Because I'm breaking up the pair. I'm breaking up the dynamic duo. Because Lucas has taken John Moncovich. I got to go with my third forward. I'm filling my forward line right now. This is my top line. Austin Lemieux, Michal Stinil, the Wizard of Oz. The Wizard of Osmundson. The Ozman. The Magic Man. Now you see him. Now you don't. Dan K's third forward. Final forward. Brandon Osmundson rounding out my top line.
Well, Dan, this is a tough one now. So you filled out your front line. I got to fill out one more guy. Why don't you take a shot down the fake ice here? Nothing.
I don't got it right now.
You don't got it.
I don't got it right now.
So I've got my assist guy. I've got Tyler O'Mara. I've got my goal guy, John Moncovich. But where do you go from there?
I don't know. I don't know where you go from there.
You know, I almost don't know. You know, it's the last pick is always the hardest one. But I think I got to go to a guy who I interviewed during the season. You know, went to the Ice Vault Arena. Spent some holiday time with the Hitmen, interviewed a bunch of great guys. So much fun at the Ice Vault. I got to go with a guy who taught me how to pronounce his name. I said, "Are we pronouncing your name correctly?"
Great
He said, "You're
pick.
close enough."
Great pick.
And I said, "What does it sound like when you say it?" And he said things that I didn't even know people could say. But he said, "You know what? You guys got it." Oscar Skiold. Oscar, welcome to the team. It's great to have you.
Oscar Skiold, big time pick from Lucas. So you want to hear our forward lines? All Dan K team, Austin Lemieux, Michal, Stinil, Brandon Osmundson. All Lucas J team, Tyler O'Mara, John Moncovich, and Oscar Skiold. And you know, I could go to my defenseman right now and pick one, but there's a guy sitting on the board in between the pipes that I could put in the net and never give up a goal again. And you know, you could shooty on him all day long, but the E-Man stops everything. Want to talk about guys we interviewed? This is my favorite interview of the year. On the ice at the Heritage Classic, after a shutout, the most humble, easy to talk to guy. We had a great conversation on ice level. This guy was willing and able to stop everything in net all season long. Eric Schuette, Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings, my goaltender.
It's a great pick, Dan. I like the strategy of going straight for goaltenders. You know, we're not drafting in any particular order. We picked our forwards first, but we're not necessarily picking in any order here. We're just kind of going as the crow flies here. But since you went goaltender, Dan,
The heck does that mean? Going as the crow
going
flies.
as the crow flies. We're going in like a straight line. It's you never heard that term before.
Sounds like a load of crow to me. Lucas is locked in right now.
I'm locked in on the curling match going on here, but I'm also locked in on this draft. Dan, you know, we talked about one goaltender already. We talked about your guy, Mr. Schuette, great guy.
Mr. Schuette.
But I'm going to go down to the 16U here. A lot of great goaltenders all throughout the league, but I've had my eye on somebody down in the 16U division, and I want to make sure I get all his information right. Marc Smith, the Boston Junior Bruins, 16U. Welcome to my team. 16-2, 1.32 goals against average. He's got 6 shutouts, Dan. You know, if our two teams had to face each other, good luck getting anything by my guy.
Yeah, but when you got Michal, Stinil, Austin Lemieux, and Brandon Osmundson, you're going to make some magic happen and score some goals. Doesn't matter who's between the pipes. But Marc Smith, not only a great goaltender, but a good pick by Lucas there. He just had to pronounce Skiold. Good, smart pick with Marc Smith. That makes it a little bit easier.
A little bit easier, yeah.
You know, we push to the defenseman here, and there's a lot of guys you could go get. You know, there's a lot of guys who are the right pick. As I just can't make a shot right now in this game. You know what I mean? I gotta make a shot maker. I'm gonna be able. I have the hammer right now, so I'll make it late. But I'm gonna come up big here with my first defenseman. Come up really big. Defenseman of the Year, Michael Grande from the South Shore Kings. That's who I'm going with. Michael
Good choice.
Grande.
I'm going to go ahead and throw another stone down here. I think I'm locked in, Dan.
Lucas is locked in.
I think I'm locked in. So you went Grande, which
Yep.
I kind of thought you might. I think I'm torn between two here. I'm torn between two guys, both at the premier level. Both great defensemen, great numbers. One on the Stars, one on the Bruins. And I'm trying to figure out, do I go with an award winner? Do I go with a man who's been on the mark all season? And I gotta go with Marc Dermanulian.
Marc Dermanulian.
Marc Dermanulian, the guy who's been tweeting at us. We tried to interview him and it didn't work, and then we caught up with him. He's been playing great defense all year. He's a team leader. Happy to have him on my team. Definitely happy to have him on my team and for you to have him on yours.
It was a good pick. Strong pick. Solid pick. He kept me from getting my man, Marc Dermanulian. But I'm going to take someone from you.
Oh, gosh.
I can't take Joe Duzak. I'm sorry. I lied. Joe Duzak's not available. I was going to take him. But they're not going to let me take him. All Dan K's final pick, his defenseman, Joe Palermo, Charlotte Rush.
Ooh.
I'm going to rush myself into this one and get Joe Palermo.
Good pick. You know, the Rush, we just finished watching them win a championship over the Hampton Roads Whalers. Such a phenomenal game. Just a great job by those two. Dan, I think you're losing track of who's going where.
I know, I went out of order.
You went out of order. We're gonna give him one of his stones back there. Let me take my shot here,
Take your shot.
and then I'm gonna figure out who I want on my team.
Strong shot there.
Strong shot.
All of these are dead.
You get rid of those out of play, Dan. Gosh, I don't know. You know, it's like, do I go younger guys? Do I go older guys? You know. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an older guy here. I'm going to take someone from the Premier. And you're not going to like it. But I'm taking Harrison Markell.
Oh, he was on the Markell all season long.
He was on the Markell all season.
He's got two guys that are on the Markell. He's got Marc Derminouille.
Double marks.
You're making your mark in this
marks.
draft. Making your mark. Okay, Lucas, we talked about it. Talked about these teams. I'm going to surprise you with a pick here.
Okay.
We got to pick our coach. Who's coaching this team? Who is coaching this team? I got to pick the players first. Lucas, you get coach first.
Well, you made it easy on me.
Oh, God. Are you going to take my guy?
I don't know if he's your guy.
He's a Maina. My guy's a Maina.
I mean, maybe he's like, you know,
my guy's
just
a guy. Lobster.
I think he's just a guy.
For breakfast, dinner, lunch.
Coach Tremblay.
Oh.
I would be honored if you would coach the all Lucas team. You know, I know maybe you knew Dan first, but you know, I like to think that we have a better give and take than you and Dan. So, you know, I'd like to invite you down to New Jersey, or I can come to Maine. We can maybe meet in the middle. You know, one of my favorite places, Archie Moore's, at the halfway point there, and maybe we can talk. We can talk turkey. We can talk ice hockey. We can figure out how we're going to make this team beat his team.
Nobody talks turkey at Archie Moore's. They talk wings. It's good wings, but. All right, Coach Tremblay taken off the board. That's fine. I mean, there are a lot of guys to go with. I could take Jared Beach. I could take Jason McCrimmon. I could take Dan Vasquez. I could take my man Brad Stouffer's Tom Cruise style to coach my team. I could go down and get Marty Quarters. I could get anybody. But you know what? I want to keep with the Jersey Hitmen IHC rivalry. I'm taking a guy who would be most likely, voted by me, most likely to say, how about them apples in a normal sentence on a normal day. It's Toby, how about them apples, Harris. This guy, I mean, he wins. And I get him, I'm bringing Jim Hunt along with them as my GM. And these guys are putting together a winner every year. Toby Harris for me, coaching the Dan K team, all Dan K coach, Toby Harris. Lucas, we got our coaches, we got our players. Anything else?
Dan, I think the only thing we have left to do is finish the game that's in front of us here. You've got a couple more stones to throw. You know, I know what people at home might be thinking. They definitely don't do this all the time. And
no,
you'd be
we
wrong.
do.
No, we do.
We do.
This is how the work for the Dan K show gets done. You know,
I just threw a clutch stone, by the way. There, I just threw a clutch stone. Guy with the hammer throwing big time stones. Ooh, Lucas short on that one. I made him nervous now.
It's a lot of just generic talking. There's not a lot of real, you know, by the numbers preparation that happens. We love watching USPHL hockey. We love watching junior hockey. And so to us, I mean, it just feels kind of natural that you can get together. That's what you talk about.
This is it. We like to have fun, and that's what we're going to be bringing you into this offseason. We're going to be bringing you into the fun that goes into the Dan K show, as Lucas just made a clutch shot here. Clutch shot. But is it going to be enough with Dan K having the final stone here? It was. Lucas scores 4. Great game. Lucas wins this one. Dan K wins the all Dan K team, because obviously better team was my team. Let's run down the list one more time. That's untrue. 2 great teams, Lucas. We're going to run down it. At the forwards for the all Dan K team, congratulations, Austin Lemieux of the Islanders Hockey Club Premier. Michal, Stinil, NHL Draft Watch List player from the Springfield Pics. Brandon Osmundson from the Hampton Roads Whalers Elite. Michael Grande, defenseman from the South Shore Kings Premier. Joe Palermo from the Charlotte Rush Elite. Easy for me to say. And Eric Schuette from the Wisconsin Rapids Riverkings Elite. Lucas, the Lucas J team.
At forward, Tyler O'Mara. At forward, John Moncovich. At forward, Oscar Skiold. Pretty happy with my forwards, Dan. At defense, I got a pair of Marcs. We're both on the mark. Marc Derminouille and Harrison Markell. And in goal, a third Marc.
This is the all-Marc team.
This is the all-Marc team right now. I got Mark Smith in goal. He's my young guy. I'm expecting great things out of him.
Expecting great things next year in the USPHL, and expect great things from the Dan K Show YouTube page all off-season long. Lucas and I will be hanging out, having a few soda pops, talking sports, talking all things USPHL hockey, NHL hockey, junior hockey around the country and around the world. We're going to be talking everything you need to know Write in, tell us what you want to hear about, what you want to hear us discuss, and we'll discuss it for you. Dan K, alongside Lucas Jones. Lucas Jones, parting words.
If you liked this video, follow the Dan K Show on Facebook. Subscribe to the official Dan K Show YouTube page. It's there. It exists. It's got tons of content, mostly edited by me, sometimes by Dan, sometimes by Lena, sometimes by Alex Jones, who's going to be on the show. We got a lot of cool stuff planned for you all off season long. The fun doesn't stop.
I'm following it. Right? You just have to follow it. Whoever has the laptop, follow their laptop. That's how you follow something online?
No, but we'll go with it anyway.
Follow us, follow the Dan K Show, keep watching along, and we will keep entertaining you. Thank you for watching.
Man, you really... We do one show that breaks the mold, and all of a sudden you become a pile of jumbled words.
I don't know what I was saying.
Thank you.
I didn't know, what was I supposed to say? I felt like George W. Bush at any press conference. I had no clue what to say. I didn't know what I was doing.